What's going on, guys? Seancutshair back with another video. You guys asked me to do a Q&A video, so I got some questions and I'm going to answer them for you guys. I didn't know how YouTube worked as far as making posts, and I didn't get any notifications letting me know you guys were commenting, so I didn't think I had any questions. I was pleasantly surprised when I checked. I got some great questions. If this is something you guys want to see me do, maybe like once a month, leave me a comment down below and let me know. I'm definitely down to do some stuff like this. If you guys have a lot of questions you like, I love answering, I love teaching. So if this is helpful and you guys find it helpful, please let me know. And guys, check out the whole video. There's gonna be lots of good knowledge in here. So let's get into this video. All right, guys, so I got my computer right here with the questions on it. I'm just gonna read a question and I'm gonna break it down for you guys. So Mike Turner asked, since you started to be an up and coming and see a lot of celebrity barbers, has your opinion changed on some of them? Are they cool on YouTube but not cool in real life? You don't have to drop names, but how often do you see in the industry when people start out humble but then start thinking they don't stink? That's an interesting question. Guys, so to tell you really, in an interesting way, the more credibility I get, the more my name is getting out there, the more these guys are willing to talk to me. So, a few years ago, I just got back from Atlanta, Bronner Brothers. When I went as a beginner with just by myself and walked around and talked to some of these guys, and just in general, again, I'm not gonna say any names, but there's guys that, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm busy over here. They don't really say that, but they don't have time. They're not trying to sit and talk with you. And then there's guys that they'll sit and chop it up with you for 10, 15 minutes. And definitely now that I have kind of a face that's on YouTube and on Instagram and I'm putting in some work, some of the guys can, I can tell that they respect that. So they're willing to chop it up with me. I actually had a really cool moment. Benny, the Edge barber that's on the Babyless team, while I was cutting at the 245 booth, came over and captured me cutting and put it on his story, saying I'm killing the cut or whatever he put. And I thought that was super dope. So there's a lot of guys like that. Toom's kind of close with a lot of the Babyless guys, so those guys have been real cool to me. But I will say there's still some guys out there that, they don't know who I am, they don't care to know who I am. But I also like to think that some of these guys really doing it, they got a lot more stuff going on. So when I may have 15, 20 minutes to stand around and talk, they maybe don't. So, I try to remember that I never know really what they have going on and try not to take it personal. But, definitely there is a disconnect there with some guys that, walk in with the shades on, with the fit on. Everybody in the room can tell that, there's some big timers. So, and they maybe don't want to talk and stop and take a picture with you. But man, for those of you guys who have run into me, I love standing and chopping it up with you guys at the booth. It's one of my favorite things. But I don't want to rant too long on each one. I got like 14 questions, so we're going to go on to the next one. Mike Turner actually asked two, so I'm going to go ahead and hit his second one. He asked, would I rather go through 1 year of barber school or 1 year apprenticeship? That's an easy question for me. I think apprenticeship is really, I'm not going to say 100% the way to go, but definitely much more valuable than barber school. I only had barber school. I think barber school is important in teaching you sanitation and health and safety type stuff. But if I'm being honest, I didn't learn anything about cutting hair in barber school. If I had a year or, say, I think it'd be cool to do like 300, 400, 500 hours of school and 1,000 hours of apprenticeship. Because on-the-job training and repetition is the only thing that's going to teach you how to cut hair. So that's really my answer to that. I don't want to see barber school go away. But I think sanitation, we don't need a year of school to learn sanitation and kind of health and safety. So on the job, apprenticeship, definitely something I would like to see more of. Billy Santos asks, tips for upcoming barbers fresh out of barber school. Man, the most simple answer to people that want to be successful out of barber school is show up to work. Be the first one there, be the last one to leave. Take a quick lunch, be in your chair, be prepared. You can't cut hair if you're not around. So I worked 6 days when I started. I came in the morning and I left at the end of the day, and a lot of times I was the last one there. So that's as easy as it comes. The guys that are seasoned, that have clients, they're gonna be the ones that are sliding out. They've done their 6, 7 haircuts right now and they don't need another one. So if you're sitting there, you're gonna get that walk in. So as a new guy, definitely just be around. And also, man, give some cards out. Make sure everybody knows that you cut hair. and you will be, amazed at how many people. Everybody needs a haircut, so people would rather go to somebody they know. So just make sure that anybody you run into that you know, that you deal with on a daily basis, knows that you cut hair. Definitely don't be afraid to give a freebie the first time to get them in your chair. I don't do discounts, but I'll give you one. I'll tell you, man, you should let me cut your hair. Get them in my chair. Hey, first one's on me. Come try me out. That's one of the most powerful ways I did. So next question from my guys at Rum Barber. I'm so excited, guys. I'm going to get my hair cut by them at EWP in Florida in March. At the end of March. If you guys don't know about EWP, it's Education with Purpose. If you guys check it out, it's on tomb45.com and on Tomb45 Instagram. So you guys check that out. But Rum Barber asks, what professional goals do you want to achieve in 2020? That's a big question. One of my local professional goals is to figure out how to teach in Kentucky. Kentucky state barber law says that you are not allowed to teach unless you're a licensed instructor in a school, period. So I'm very frustrated, if I'm being honest with you guys right now, that I'm allowed to travel the country and showcase and educate on stage all around the country. I just got back from Atlanta, I just went to Long Beach, I've been to Vegas. I'm loving going out, meeting you guys, dropping knowledge, trying to educate. And I think it's totally two different things than teaching beginner barber students in a school. So I'm trying to work with the state right now. I'm actually trying to set up a meeting to go talk to them and just kind of pick their brains at, does that law really make sense? Do you understand? I want to teach my techniques and what I've learned and all these questions you guys are asking. That's the knowledge I want to give. It has nothing to do with barber school. So that's something I want to accomplish, is figuring out a way that I can teach and educate within my own state, because I want to represent my state. And then outside of local goals, two of my goals are to hit 10K on YouTube and 10K on Instagram. And I want you guys to know those goals aren't in a sense to have a big head and know that, I made it, I got 10K. But what those numbers say is that I'm putting out content that's valuable to you guys. So I'm seeing how fast I'm growing right now. I'm really enjoying the feedback. And so I just really want to keep putting in work and grow. And those are goals that I've set for myself. So I'm super excited, chasing after it. And so far, this year is really off to a great start. So let's go to the next one. Blake P. Blake P. asked, how did you get started cutting hair? Blake P. asked, how did you get started? Blake P. asked, how did you get started cutting hair? Can you recall your very first haircut? So I got started cutting hair. I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings as a manager. One of my friends took me to his barber. He told me, I was getting a haircut by my cousin, who's a cosmetologist. By all means, it wasn't a bad haircut. Definitely nothing really cool. She does women's hair mainly. So he said, man, you got some tattoos, you're a cool looking dude. You need a cool haircut. You should come to my guy. So long story short, went to his guy. All my friends started wanting to go, but didn't know where it was, how to get in, do you make an appointment, whatever. So I took them, and needless to say, man, I ended up down at the barbershop 3, 4, 5 days a week for a few hours every day, maybe. And eventually I just kind of saw the freedom of it, the fun of it, the getting to deal with people all day. I'm a people person in that sense, and just getting to interact with people all day, make good money, listen to music, dress how I want, be myself. I'm a different looking guy, so a job that I can 100% be myself, shoot, sign me up. So I kind of asked him, you think I can cut hair? And his answer was, yeah, I think anybody can cut hair. How hard do you want to work at it? How good do you want to get? That's the question that you have to figure out. And my first haircut was one of my guys I worked with at B-Dubs. 100% honesty, guys, I came home, I watched 4 or 5 of Chris Bosio's videos, and I cut his hair. Never picked up clippers before in my life. And I'm gonna put a picture up right now. I want you guys to leave a comment down below. Did I kill him or did I do okay? First haircut ever, just off of YouTube videos. So now putting out content on YouTube, I hope my information is valuable enough that somebody can pick up clippers and go cut a head halfway decent at least. So, all right, next question. Jossie Natarin asked, seniors versus babyless. I actually just had that on another question. She also asked, why don't you have any masters? Seniors versus babyless, I like them both. You guys know I use both, and I've said in my videos why I use both for different things. If I had to have one, I gotta go with the cordless senior, even though I just built the custom babyless. The most significant reason why that is in the open section, having the notches on that clipper, for some reason I have so much trouble not leaving notches in my fade. With the seniors, I don't have that problem. I have the freedom of moving that lever, and I'm able to go in and get every spot out. So that's really significantly why I would use the seniors over the others. The Bayless, I think, cut bulk better. I can do a lot of when I'm blending into the top. I can take, like I show you guys, I'll take a 4-guard and just let it ride, and it will blend in where the wall kind of pushes hair. And then the cordless masters, to be honest, guys, I used to use masters with the cord. That's one of my barber school clippers. They broke one time. Actually, the cord split and they shocked. I say they electrocuted me. They didn't shock me. It wasn't a quick thing. They lit me up when I picked them up. They shocked. I mean, my whole arm was shaking. I threw them in the drawer. Never got another pair. When the $300 new masters came out, I had figured out how to cut with what I had. Just didn't think it was necessary. So that's why. Next question, Gabby G asks, how do you get over the fear of messing someone's hair up at the beginning? Man, that's a valuable question, guys. You're gonna mess up. You know, that fear is valid. You know, I still have that fear at times when I'm doing different haircuts, or I actually just cut a head today where one of my female clients had long hair. It was kind of a bob. It was undercut, so she wear it down as a bob. She would pull it up in a little bun, top knot, and have the side shaved. And today she wanted to cut it still disconnected, but kind of like a pixie, a little bit longer than mine in the front, kind of a crop top. And as I'm cutting, I can tell that she's like, you know, don't cut too much. And so, you know, I still deal with that. And guys, here's what I'll say. You're the professional. You're behind the chair. If you sell confidence, your clients will feel more comfortable. Guys, don't underestimate how much the experience and the comfortability and you putting off confidence can help where the person doesn't even look at the haircut. So you're scared to death about the haircut in the beginning. That's only about a quarter to 50% of what that client's gonna worry about. If you can sell them on the other things, I think that can bring value. So you're gonna mess up. Don't be too scared. Just do the haircut and you'll get better every time. Next question. Angel asked, any tips on a new barber doing taxes for the first time? I'm by no means a tax expert. I have been doing it about 5 years now. My advice would be hire somebody that knows what they're doing, that you can trust. That kind of keeps you safe from if you do your own and they come back after you, that's on you. If you take everything you have and say, hey, this is what I got, do them for me, and they do it, I feel like that's a safety net. I would say, if you guys don't know already, you need to keep all your receipts. Any tools, you can keep like gas and mileage. You know, it's interesting when you get into writing that stuff off, but if you go to hair shows, if you get a hotel, a flight, any of that, you can write all that off. Uniforms, advertising, business cards, keep all those receipts. And then I don't keep an exact track of how much hair I cut, but I do keep an idea how much hair I cut, and I turn that number in at the end of the year. So if you get a professional that knows what they're doing, they should be able to tell you all of that and let you know what you need and make it pretty easy on you. So I pay like $85. I drop everything off. About an hour, I'm done. And then I come up with the money and pay in. So you are gonna have to pay in most of the time. I don't know about people with kids and married, people that are married, but me being filing single and not having kids or anything, I pay in every year. So save that money up. Next question, Gabby asked, I wonder if $40 haircuts are normal. Is my town just crazy because it's a boom town? I'm not sure if she means her price is $40 because she's in a big city, or if she means is my town not charging 40 because it's a boom town. I'm not sure exactly what she means. I wouldn't say 40 for a haircut is normal. I would say that some of the guys I know in bigger cities, that's much more normal there. In my city that I'm in, guys, my average price is $15. I charge $30 at the moment. Some of my guys charge 25, some of my guys charge 20. So I wouldn't say that 40 is normal, but I'd say if you can sell that and get people to pay you 40, by all means do it. But again, it's all about a balance of how long you're cutting. If you can do, if you're doing an hour haircut for $40, or I'm doing 30-minute haircuts for $20, we're making the same amount of money. So it's just all about what you're looking to do, how much time you want to spend, how many haircuts a day you're really trying to do. Or if you're walk-ins, you know, it may be totally different. So I wouldn't say it's normal, but hey, hopefully one day I can charge 40. So hope my clients aren't watching this, they're not gonna like that. Next question, any thoughts on doing a clipper over comb tutorial? This guy's name, A Chaotic. I think you've asked that question before, asked me to do one. And I'll be honest, I don't have any haircuts I do all clipper over comb. But I will try to incorporate more of that and maybe really slow down on one video and kind of break it down better for you. So, because I know you've asked that before, so I apologize I haven't done it yet. I just don't do a lot of clipper over comb. So maybe I'll do a video, I'll break it down a little more and kind of tell you why I don't do clipper over comb. All right, William Marshall. This is a guy local to me, about an hour away, that found me on YouTube, drove an hour for his birthday, and I cut his hair. Super cool thing for me for that to happen. So he said, if you had an unlimited budget, what would your dream barbershop setup be? That's tough. I'll be honest, I like my shop how it is. I think on the budget standpoint, what I would do is have the best location I can have, more space. You know, things like when we built our shop, you know, there was things we weren't able to do. Man, I don't really know. That's kind of a tough question. I guess, you know, we have kind of a shifty setup for our shampoo bowl with a pump that has to pump the water out. So I guess if I had unlimited money, I'd bust up the concrete, install it in the floor, pay somebody to do the renovation. I would have an air compressor at the stations. The guys in headlines have that, so they can blow the hair off of people with the airbrush. But I like my shop. I mean, if I had an unlimited budget for myself as a barber, I'd have a lot more tools probably, and I'd just buy everything that I wanted. But for a shop, I don't know. I kind of like the shop how it is. So, but bigger space, more prime space, cool sign outside, maybe sell more merch as a shop. Just things like that. Basically just kind of upgrade what we've already done. But maybe better barber chairs. You know, we got some like decent but cheap barber chairs. So kind of dig what we got though. So I wouldn't change a whole lot. This is the last question, guys. Have you used any of the Caliber clippers? If so, what are your thoughts? That's a cool question to end on. I'm gonna tell you guys something cool. I have not used Caliber. To be honest, I walked past their booth in Atlanta. I just kind of glanced. I don't really know anything about it. I've seen some of the Run Barber videos about them, and I wouldn't mind to try them, but I'm not to the point where I'm getting free clippers yet. So, but let me end this video on this, guys. This weekend in Atlanta, Gamma Plus is coming out with a shaver that is wireless charging. They came over to the Tomb 45 booth, of course, because we are the wireless charging guys. So I met the owner. We were able to kind of chop it up, talk about the new products, and he let all of us know at the Tomb booth. Cool enough, guys. Bazio and some of those guys are so busy now that they're not able to hang out at the booth all day. So what's cool is that has allowed me some opportunity to kind of be at the booth and mingle and have conversations with people that maybe I wouldn't have had before. So I got to chop it up with him, and he ended up bringing over some limited unreleased clippers, and I got to try them out. He ended up live streaming my guy Cuts by Coast that you've seen on my channel, and he got to cut with them. So man, some crazy opportunities. But Caliber, if you want me to try them, I'll check them out. I do have the Gamma Plus Absolute Hitter. Got it at the show. I'm gonna do an unboxing soon and let you guys know what I think about it. But super cool experience, dope meeting those guys from Gamma, and I can't wait to use those Absolute Hitters and see what they're like. But anyways, guys, that's the Q&A. If you guys enjoyed this, leave me a comment down below. Let me know you want to keep doing it. Maybe we'll do it like every month. I'll do a post on YouTube. You guys can ask more questions. If you guys aren't subscribed, I got more content coming. You already know I got some shear techniques coming out next on Monday. And then, guys, I'm going on a cruise, so I'm going to do my best to post some content and have it ready while I'm gone. If not, we'll be right back when I get back. And I got some cool stuff coming. So, guys, give me a thumbs up. Catch you guys next time. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click this link right here. If you want to check out some more content from me, check out this video right here. Appreciate it.